I'm gonna go in here. Because I'm not threatened at all by the Ice Wizard, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really not. We're gonna rage this up as well. He doesn't have Fireball on cycle because he used it on the Wizard, so yeah. Dude, like what? That's what I'm talking about. People don't know how to do what? Ew, what's up gamers? It's Durkee here, and today we're going to be using one of the easiest decks in all of Clash Royale. So I'm not going to lie to you, and I'm not going to tell you that this is the best deck in Clash Royale, but when I tell you that people do not know how to defend an Elixir Golem push, I mean it. I mean, there is a reason that this deck boasts a stereotype of having zero skill needed. And while I don't 100% agree with that, what I do agree with is that this deck is a 3-crown machine. So at the very least, it is 100% worth learning how to play this deck and adding it to your deck collection. So if you want more 3 crowns, come along for the ride and I'll show you how to use this deck. Alright, into our first match here against this player. And like I said, this isn't the best deck in the game. It's probably in the top 10. The reason being, if you play someone who's really skilled and they know how to defend your pushes, you can have a hard time. Also, using the Cannoneer can be kind of difficult, but a lot of times players just don't know how to defend Elixir Golem pushes, and to be fair, they are kind of difficult to defend. So I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to rock this deck here. I'm going to cycle my Wizard strictly just to get to my Evo. I don't need it. We're up a little bit of Elixir, but I'm literally just cycling the Wizard. I don't need it for a push or anything like that. This deck like kind of thrives off of having the Evo Wizard to support the push, so we're gonna do this, just maybe force out another response. You know, like I said, I don't expect anything from this. This is actually perfect. He just used his cannon, so we're actually gonna go in for a push here. No cannon and cycle. This is actually perfect. This is what this deck does well, right? Just ignore everything and go in for a push. He's playing 2.6 Hog Rider, one of the fundamental decks of Clash Royale. So this is always a really good test. You know, how do you do against 2.6? What I like to do is get a split lane push down. My man is crazy. He's psychotic for that. Okay, so we're going to get ready with our Wizard on this side. We're going to Void on the XC. Wizard is going to snipe the cannon. And just watch as this game's already over. Pretty much this game's already over. GG's to this guy. Low key, high key. Look at the left side. Look at the right side. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about with this deck, dude. Like, people don't know what they're doing. Like, people don't know how to defend it. They're super aggressive. And so if you can make the proper decisions of when to defend and when not to defend, you'll be very successful with this deck. So yeah, really good start there. I mean, I'm not going to call it just yet. A lot of people would, but I kind of want to at least get one more tower. It's a really good push there. Good use of the Void. Positive trade on the XE, supporting with the Evo Wizard, like I mentioned. Night Witch, just to make sure this doesn't take my tower right away. And we'll have a nice counter push. Cannoneer does really good against the Hog. So shout outs to Cannoneer. We're going to actually E-Golem like this, and then Void on the XE. I messed that up a little bit, but that's okay. Let's get the Rage down here. Evo Wizard at the pocket. Evo Skeletons are going to cook. Evo Wizard's going to cook. He has to log, but what about the Evo Wizard? And he missed the Evo Skeletons to begin with, so Evo Skeleton almost gets on the tower. Not quite, but that's okay. We're going to get the Night Witch ready. I'm sure he's going to go in for a Hog Rider here. Yep, there it is. Let's get the Skeleton King, Skeletons. And I promised, well, not I promised, but I mentioned that this was a 3-crown machine, so out of obligation, out of respect, we're going to go for the 3-crown. Yes, he's not defending. All right. Go. We gave him the pity tower, but we're going to get the 3-crown in return. So GG's to this guy. First game of the video is an easy 3-crown, so we're going to hold that W, and we're going to catch you in the next match. All right, up here against Heisenberg. That banner's so ridiculous. So yeah, there is a reason that this deck kind of has the stereotype that it does. I mean, stereotypes don't go undeserved. It is, you know, quote-unquote, a no-skill deck. And the reason is people just don't know how to defend an Elixir Golem push. They really don't. I mean, if you can just get up 1 or 2 Elixir, so many players, not all players, but so many players will just struggle to defend. That's all that I'm saying. Doesn't mean it's like the greatest deck in the game, but, you know, a lot of players will struggle. I'm going to do this because it's going to keep the Prince off of my Skeleton King, at least initially. And it'll be a little more threatening here. Nice. We force out the arrows. That's awesome. And we're still going to actually have a decent counter push. All right. So I think this guy is playing. I'm not 100% sure, but there's a really popular deck going around right now. It's Double Prince Goblin Giant. So this should be a decent matchup for us, especially after seeing that first defense. My man kind of struggled. His cycle might be kind of awkward to defend as well. I'm going to do this to try and keep my Wizard alive. And we do... Oh, damn. Okay, fail. Whatever, we'll just do this, and then he'll have to go Prince, which isn't that great of an answer. It's an okay answer. I'm going to Void onto it because Void plus Bat should take care of the Prince, I think. No, he blocked. Good Void block. Nonetheless, really, really good damage, honestly. We'll take that. Decently defended by him. I know he has the Goblin Giant. I think this deck runs Goblin Giant, Rage, Arrows, something else. So, anyways, we'll take that. We'll be ready for the Goblin Giant. I'm assuming that's what he's running, just because, yeah, there it is. I was like, I feel like he's running that. We're going to Wizard in the back. He does have Rage, though, so I only expect my Evo Skeletons to go so far. So what we're going to do is we're going to Skeleton King off to the side. Nice. He actually used his Rage in a bad position, because now these Evo Skeletons are going to go crazy. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake, in my opinion. I think that was a flub, to be completely honest with you. Rage here. Wizard's going to take care of that, and I expect him to lose his tower here. So, good game, I feel like. I mean, we didn't really need to do too much. Come on, Night Witch. Come on, Night Witch. Let's do this. I don't want these Evo Skeletons to get a crap ton of value, and I want to finish off the tower. Honestly, knowing his deck was really good, he kind of made a mistake going for the Rage there. He definitely should have saved the Rage for the Evo Skeletons in that situation. Okay. Let's get this down, all of the DPS. We're going to have a really nice counter push. Beautiful. Nice. So we also got way more value out of our Evo Skeletons than he got out of his troops. So we're fine. I think he just gave up here. I feel like I would give up in this situation. So another game, you know, damn near another 3-crown against Heisenberg. And that's what I'm talking about. That deck's that's not that difficult. You know, sometimes when I play faster cycle decks, it feels technical. And it doesn't feel too technical at all. So we're going to take that 3-crown. We'll see you in the next match. Right up here against this player. We're in a Classic Challenge. I usually do my videos in Classic Challenges just so I can kind of show y'all, you know, true interactions when all of the card levels are even. So as the video goes on, the competition usually gets a little better. It's kind of good for me too because I kind of get to warm up, you know, my skills a little bit. Okay, he does that. I mean, yeah, it's probably not a good play. I'm just going to go for a Rage. Kind of looks like he could be going like 2.6 or E-Giant, or not E-Giant, Royal Giant or something like that. We're going to go ahead and drop the Night Witch here. We're pretty much even on Elixir. Fireball and Ice Wizard kind of makes me think Expo. Since he cycled his Ice Wizard, which is one of his best defensive cards, I'm going to go in here. Because I'm not threatened at all by the Ice Wizard, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really not. We're going to rage this up as well. He doesn't have Fireball on cycle because he used it on the Wizard, so yeah. Dude, like what? That's what I'm talking about. People don't know how to defend. Dude, what? What? Like, what is he doing? That's crazy. See, that's also the thing that I think the reason why this deck gets, you know, kind of the stereotype that it does is the punishing power of it is stronger than most decks. Like, there are very few decks that can just, you know, he cycled his Ice Wizard in the wrong lane, and that can punish that with a whole tower trade. Like, that is also the like, punishing power that this deck has, and I think, like I said, that's also kind of why it gets the stereotype that it does. Okay, we're going to Wizard off to the side. I want to try and make it, like, difficult for him to Fireball everything, and then we're going to Rage up. Nice. And Wizard almost lives, but it's fine. I mean, we survived the main threat here, so he's going to get a little influx of Elixir, and I'm just going to let this go. I mean, I'll take the arrows here because it makes the push more menacing. Nice. Good damage. Great damage. Damn near going to be tower down ×2, so even if he does find a way to take our tower, I mean, that's going to be tower down. I might just even Void on it, to be honest. I think we're just going to chill, though. Yeah, I'm going to do this because the Void will hit the tower and then it'll hit the Knight as well. Okay. Wizard like this, kind of off to the side. He gave me great arrows value. Rage over here. And, yep, that sounds about right for this deck, huh? We're going to go Evo Skeletons here as well after the Tesla drops. Pop this ability. And I told y'all this deck was a 3-crown machine. I was not lying. I was not lying with that claim. This deck is a 3-crown machine, so... And I think all 3 wins have been 3 crowns, so... Stereotypes are going deserved. We'll hop into the next match. Up here against A. I think in terms of starting plays for this deck, I think Splitting Skeletons is absolutely the best starting play, like, and it's not even close. Cycling your Wizard's kind of risky. I wouldn't advocate for it. I mean, I'm doing it for the video, but if you really, really were, you know, being cautious and careful, you probably wouldn't be doing that. Just so you know. I'm going to do this. I mean, Let's see, let's see, let's see. Goes for the log. We can ignore the Valkyrie. We can rage all of this up and just see what happens. This deck kind of thrives off of trades, so... Yep. Well, what do you know? Dude, like, what did I do? What did I do? And guess what? He used the log tower down. Yep. Stereotypes don't go undeserved. I mean, that is this deck in a nutshell. Like, I mean, the game's already over. Like, a minute into the game. Holy moly. What just happened? Alright, that's okay. Crazy game. We'll see you in the next one. Alright, that's our next tier against Marshall. We're going to see what we can do. Hopefully we have a decent matchup. I think part of the reason that this deck is, like, people like stray away from it a lot of times is it's like a really polarizing deck, meaning you either like you destroy someone or they destroy you. It's weird. Like, it's not like I don't want to say it's not balanced, but it just feels like it's uneven a lot of the times. Okay, interesting fireball. I mean, it actually kind of worked out really well for him. We're up 1 elixir, so we're just going to go in with the Night Witch here. Kind of see how he responds. If you waste some elixir, then we might go in. Wizard, always tough to defend against a little bit. Let's do this. Just get it off the map. Yeah, and I just let this Night Witch go. It's like threatening as is, so it's fine. Let's get the Skelly King down. Fill up his bar. Little Prince. Oh, Lava. Wasn't ready for that, to be honest. Evil Wizard is going to do amazing in this matchup for us. Okay, let's get the Evil Wizard down. Pop the ability here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Evil Wizard absolutely cooks here. No matter what spell he has, like, we can go for a Void Block as well. Okay. I just realized how weird his deck is. Like, just now realized how weird his deck is. Weird, right? I feel like I should have realized that sooner, but it's fine. Kind of had to go for a sacrificial E-Golem there, but that's fine. We're going to actually do split lane pressure here because the Skeleton King is going to get filled up really quickly, and he needs to defend the right. And we can just do this, and he's probably going to lose both towers, so shout outs to this deck. Oh gosh, that's what I'm talking about with the polarization, dude. You either destroy someone or they destroy you, so I feel like I've had more like speedy 3 crowns in this video than I ever have, so it is what it is, man. I'm sure you'll have the same experience when you play this at, you know, mid ladder or whatever section of ladder you're at. So GG's to Marshall. We'll take this W and we'll catch you in the next match. Okay, up here against this player, Kakaroto. Looks like he's running a Mega Knight Balloon. Maybe, I'm not sure. When you have this starting hand, it's like I would wait a little bit, and then if they don't play anything, like you can like cycle a Rage or something on the tower. 2 elixirs not that crazy of a commitment. We'll go Wizard here. We'll eat a little bit of Lumberjack damage, but nothing too crazy. Yeah, 1 shot's not that big of a deal. Kind of looks like it'll be, yeah, like a Lumberloon deck or something. I'm tempted to go in only because Bowler is one of the best responses in the game to E-Golem, you know, and I can just defend with skeletons. Yeah, that sucks actually. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Call me crazy, but I don't think that's gonna take our tower. I don't think anyways. Let's do Skeleton King here as well. Alright, let's see how my boy defends this. Does he have a building? Okay, let's go Void here. We'll Rage on this side, and then we'll pop the ability over here. And I think that was a really, really, really good play. As you can tell by the results. Oh my gosh, dude. Is this another 3? Look at his tower right now. This deck is crazy sometimes. This deck is crazy sometimes. Oh my gosh. Alright, another day, another 3 count. Let's do it. Next game here against Rustico. I want to have like a good loss that I can keep in and show y'all. I mean, as much as winning is helpful, it feels like it's getting a little repetitive. So hopefully we can get someone who just like gives me the work. You know what I mean? Skeleton King here, which is nice because it dashes onto the little Larry, so our Skeleton King remains somewhat healthy. I have my Rage ready here as well. Ooh, he's kind of feeding me. You know what I mean? He's feeding the meter. So let's do this. And then let's pop the meter now that it's damn near full. I don't know what he plays. We have a Rage. Okay. Good NATO. Kind of get out of jail free card for him with that NATO. I'm gonna Night Witch here. We're gonna eat a little bit of damage, I think. And then kind of have a counter push. I want the Night Witch to live, and she does. Okay, perfect. That was kind of aggressive. I mean, to be fair, he was kind of responding to us, like in our counter push, so we're going to do this, rage arrows, and probably take his whole tower. W arrows. Yeah. Yep. I'm like not surprised anymore, like with this deck, to be honest with you guys. Yeah. Well. We're gonna give him a chance. We're not gonna call it just yet. Not gonna call it just yet. Come on, you never know. See, you never know what my guy's working with. Gets a little, almost gets a battle ram connection there. And now we go in for blood now. Used a zap. Let's get the E-Golem down. We know he has a tornado. We know he has a baby dragon. Let's just void on it, honestly. Void and rage. Should just take care of it. Maybe a little premature on the rage. Nope, never mind. Alright. Solid 3 count. That should been the next match. It's crazy. Alright, win or lose. This is my last match of the video. I mean it. We're gonna play someone and they're gonna have a good matchup on us. Perfect, Logbait. Logbait is like, in theory, they should win. I think. Kind of depends on the Logbait player, but that's okay. See Dark Goblin doing a great job there. I think I'm just gonna... I'll just play Skeleton King on it. I was thinking about ignoring it, but Skeleton King will do fine. It'll threaten a little bit of a counter push, probably force out his knight. Oh, he's Prince. Ew. Okay, we're gonna have a little sacrifice here, unfortunately. Yeah. Skeleton's gonna do their darnliest. And darnliest indeed. I mean, it's an okay void. Oh, never mind. It ended up being a really good void. Okay. So no princess and no Dark Goblin in hand. I'm going to do my best to show you how to play this matchup. It is kind of tough. I think if they play it perfectly, like, I think they have matchup in my opinion. Okay. I'm kind of nervous to do this because I know he has Rocket, but he shouldn't be able to afford Rocket after that spam. So we're going to go in here. Princess does get a good amount of value, but so do arrows. As soon as we have enough, we're going to go in here. Maybe we can hit something else. Okay, and that's probably tower down. So, okay, nice. Shoutouts to, you know, one of the worst matchups in the game that we ended up actually having a pretty good performance against. And plus, at this point, like, even if he takes my tower, which he very well might, like, Logbait is just not good in a 2-tower situation against this type of deck. I know he doesn't have Princess in hand. He might have a Barrel on deck, so let's go like this. Skeleton's getting a great amount of value. Yeah, I can't defend that, to be completely honest. Well, I think we keep our tower. Yeah, good job. Good job going in, honestly. That was, you know, wise of him. Okay, but we're going to do the same. We're going to have our arrows ready for the Goblin Gang, but I don't even know if we need to go for arrows because... okay, now we'll go for arrows here. We'll have Rage for the Goblin Gang, should he choose to drop it. He'll probably drop it like right now. Yeah, good prediction, Rage, low-key. That was nice. Yeah, 3 crown. Okay, fine, we're going to do one more game. We're going to do one more game, and it won't be a 3 crown, I promise. Maybe. Alright, last game of the video. You have my word. Alright, he's running Cannoneer. I think I played against this guy, like, recently. His name just kind of, like, rings a bell. We're just going to cycle the Wizard, trying to get to my Evil Wizard, as you know. So strong. Bomber makes me think Goblin Drill. Actually, there's a really good Mortar deck that's going around right now, and this is probably it. Not 100% sure. It just kind of gives me that vibe. Okay, let's do this. Okay, Skeleton King, just to make sure that doesn't lock onto my tower. I do not like this at all, so let's Void and Rage, because that Mother Witch gets, like, way too much value. Perfect, okay. We, like, needed to do that, because that Mother Witch was going to cook us. So we don't get, like, that much damage, but, like, that was preventative damage against the Mother Witch. If these apps here were cooked, we just got to understand that. Okay. We live, barely. Cool. Okay, it is not the deck I was thinking of. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought there was a really popular Mortar deck that runs Cannon Cart, Bomber, Mortar, and it's not it, so that's okay. Okay, I think I'm just gonna let the Ghost go, as if I have a choice, but that's okay. We're gonna let it go. I mean, I guess I could Rage on it. I might just Rage this up, low-key. Let him cook. Yeah, whatever. He goes for the berry. That ghost actually got a lot of damage. Do I go for King Tower here? No, I don't think I do, because I think the tower one-shot this. Alright, I think I'm going to set up to go in. I know I don't have my Night Witch. But I think I can still get a solid push without it. Alright, let's do it. Let's go E-Golem. Evo Wizard's going to be my best friend. Void for the Night Witch when it does come down. So we'll be ready for that. Okay, we're going to go Wizard behind here. Because even if he rockets, I mean, I don't think he has a rocket, but rocket still is like not an amazing play in this situation. We're going to go Void onto all of this. We're going to go Rage, and we're going to have our arrows ready. Nice. He didn't even play his Night Witch, or his Mother Witch. He didn't have it in cycle. Finally comes down now, but like, low-key, you might. Wizard is going to do a great job taking care of a lot of the piggies. Nice. Good Wizard protection there. I think it lives. Nice, nice. And we're going to Void on the Mother Witch. Take care of it. Wizard over here should full counter, I think. I can. Beautiful, beautiful! It's not a 3-crown chat, but it's quite a match. Let's do this here. Beautiful. Distracted the bomber. That distracted the bomber, so the bomber turned around. That was crazy. Okay. So far, so good. Skeleton King, Rage. And then Skeleton's here. We're going to go for a defensive Elixir Golem. Well played to us. I'm not going to lie, we actually played kind of cracked for parts of that match, and I'm really proud of us. So honestly, great video, great game. I'll catch you in the outro. And that's going to do it for today's video. Here's the deck one more time in case you want a screenshot. I'll also put the link to the deck in the YouTube description so you can just copy and paste in Clash. Please give this deck a try. It's so much fun. It's definitely worth playing. I think kind of playing decks that you can struggle with help you learn how to defend them, because you can kind of get into the mind of the no-skill player. So definitely add this deck, you know, into one of your 10 deck slots. It's so fun. You can run it against your friends. You can run it in classic challenges, and I promise you'll get tons of 3 crowns as you saw today. So if you made it this far, just know I appreciate it a lot, and I hope to see you in another video real soon. Peace.